Freedom. Yeah. Freedom they can know. Freedom to mass in the moon they can know. Yeah. Freedom to mass in the moon they can know. Na nebe, wa nebe, ubuda baka. Listen. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Onye na-enye ndụ adịghị enye ọnwụ. Ike dịrị Chukwu abịa mma. I've gone all around the world. Ike dịrị osebụlụ ụwa. Welu nwayọ, welu nwayọ, nwayọ. Welu nwayọ, welu nwayọ, nwayọ. Come on. Oh, things that pass away. But much surely come to pass on Judgment Day. Welu nwayọ, welu nwayọ. In a run more. Welu nwayọ. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Even Amondeka know his freedom. Biafra Solomon with the wisdom. Ima conquer Buhari intimidation. Kumelo Biafra television and the radio station. We live in a mysterious world. My brother, you can't be told. If an eme, onye ge puo, ime ponu puo, ifolo onye golado. If an eme, onye ge puo, ime ponu puo, ifolo onye golawo. If an eme, onye ge puo, ime ponu puo, ifolo onye pelado. If an eme, onye ge puo, ime ponu puo, ifolo onye pilabo. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu. Onye bukwa onye chi ya debelu n'ụwa maka mkpụrụ ikulu ka ị ga-aghọlụ. Dibịa n'ụwa niile. Dr. Monye for real records fast on the beat.
Hello, dear friends. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this morning edition of our program. I want to welcome each and every one of us, and I encourage you to please help us share this program, make it go around, and make sure you tag all your friends. Today we'll be talking about Fulani terrorists, Fulani, Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, and even the Fulani government. You know, having a good time in the zoo called Nigeria. And we're going to play the clip. But before we do that, I want to bring in Mazi Solomon Peter. As usual, my guest in this program. You have become part of the program, a co-owner. Mazi, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Mazipat, for bringing me in. My name is Solomon Peter. Here, I heard when you are saying to people that this morning edition. Okay, I will say to them this evening edition. At my end is 6:42 p.m. Here, the day has been spent. We are already in the night at Australia, Sydney. Thank you. I welcome Biafran all over the world. At the same time, I welcome lovers of freedoms. I welcome the haters of Mazen Nandekan and lovers of Mazen Nandekan. I welcome everyone who wish to listen to what we have to say here today as to regard to the situation of fraudulent Nigeria. You are welcome. Please, if you come here, please try to welcome your neighbor, try to welcome your friend, share the programs to other people to come into this very program. And we might require you to join us in this very conversation because everything that you have to contribute for this very struggle counts. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't hold back your opinion. We go through all your comments. Don't hold back anything. Say it the way you feel it. Nobody is restricting you, but make sure that you don't disrespect anyone. Make sure that you don't name call people or put unnecessary allegations or profile people unnecessarily. But you are free to air your mind. You are free. You are free to voice out whatever thing that you feel that is bothering you, that whatever things that you feel like you needed to be addressed in this very struggle, you are free to do so. But make sure you do it in a respectful way, no profiling. Anything you have to say by pointing hand, please have a clear evidence on that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of this very program, Mazi. Patrick, I'm very happy that you bring me here once again to continue on our discussion in the situation of fraudulent Nigeria. Thank you. You mute
Thank
yourself.
you, Mazi. Thank you very much. Mazi, we want to take a clip of, I don't know whether I follow you or the new Taliban. The new Taliban is in town. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the video clip of the new Taliban. Imagine, I'm ready to take over as we speak.
Yes, Mazi, because somebody I like okay, Jerry, he's saying that we should discuss the next step to take and all that. Okay, already these things has been made public that as it stands right now, sit at home has remained suspended by the highest command of IPOP by the directive of Mazin Landekano. Sit at home has been suspended, and the people are taking upon themselves to sit at home, which nobody has problem with that. But if you are asking of the next step was announced the same day that sit at home was suspended, that the ghost town will only be when Mazi is coming to court. Yeah, that is the next step we are looking forward for as to regard to what we're going to do collectively. So be aware of that and get prepared. That Mazi, and when is the time, we will bring you all the update that you required. But as people have taken upon themselves to continue to sit at home, nobody is disturbing that very decision. It's solidly up to everyone. We have our right and we need to exercise it. So if that's what we choose to do, then we must do it also respectfully and knowing that actually the command of the highest command of IPOP by the directive of Mazin Nandekano suspend sit at home, and it remains suspended. Very important that we respect and we remain loyal. We remain loyal as we used to be, as we always been, and we always obey the highest command. We are under the command and control. When the command comes from above, we will all obey. But that does not stop you from doing your agitation or from registering your grievance as the way you wanted to do it personally. It is highly welcome. If it's in your power to lock Biafran land with chain and key every Monday and travel with it, then you go ahead. If that is the only way that you can get your grievances registered, is allowed. Whatever you can do for Biafran to come, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given instruction. Go ahead and do it. And you must also remember that authority of command and control remain firm. Thank you very much, Mazi Pat. I think I have responded to Okeke Jerry, and he will keep on following this very page as to know when the update is coming, as when IPOB collectively is standing out for an action. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Solomon, for giving the answer. I've also recommended that the DOS will look at the review of the sit at home, and if Biafran say they want to sit at home every Monday, they can fall in line with their decision to see that they do what the people want, what the people expect them to do. But for now, the order remains suspended every Monday. But we are hoping that the DOS and our leader also will understand the passion, the zeal, in our people. Like I told you, Mazulumon, that over the years, Biafrans have been very, very obedient to their leadership. And I think that it's now that the leaders have to be obedient to Biafrans. Because that's so it's also very important that Biafran leadership, IPOB leadership, I will see this as an opportunity, show some level of obedience to the demand of Biafrans who say they want to see and fall in line with the populace demand. But for now, we just have to obey and continue to follow the leadership, because that is the right direction, rather than breed anarchy within our struggle, because breeding anarchy will pull us back, So most of the time, the decision might not be in our favor the way we expect it, but that obedience is the key. While we continue to press and continue to request for what we feel is right. I don't know if it makes some sense to you.
That's very, very important. But another person is speaking here by the name of Nwoko Joseph, who was saying, if we stay at home the day our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be coming to the court, how will then people attend to the court? Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be in hell. Listen very, very well. We must be tactical here. Then regarding sitting at home, the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be going to court has already been rescheduled, has already been announced by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So it's very, very important you understand that that day means something to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If he will be asking us to sit at home at that very day, it means something. It means something for him. And let's do it and see the result that is going to bring on the coming to court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, so for now, everybody who will be going to court on that very day must be at Abuja. We are talking of locking Biafran land with key and with chain and key on that very day. So it's not all Biafrans that will be attending to the court. The people that need to be at the court that day must have left the day before to be at Abuja and able to be there in the morning when the court will commence. So we are sitting at home that day by the directive of our leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, Mazi Pat. You can go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi Solomon. I think we'll be able to delve a bit into the sit-at-home issue, because that is not our topic, by the way. Our topic is the difference in treatment between the terrorists and agitators. The way the terrorists are given a free hand to operate, and the way the agitators are being clamped down, killed, jailed, and all that. Maz, let us take a look at this clip, because you hear us as well, so maybe you can help us with a little interpretation here.
Mana? Guys.
Yeah, Mazi Solomon, we saw the line of the arrival of new Taliban in this time in Nigeria.
Yeah, actually, to my own end here, the video was not clear enough because it's breaking. Maybe it's because of the place where I'm connected to the program. Maybe there's shortage of network. But the picture was very, very clear, showing a range of men with bike and with gun. And most of the gun they are carrying is a very strong hardware, military hardware. And these are the terrorists. These are the terrorists. These men, they are in the mission to kill, they are in the mission to destroy. But the question we will be asking here, these people, they are not in America. They are not in Ghana. They are not in Cotonou. This territory where they are right now is Nigerian territory. And they have their freedom, even freedom of movement. They are prepared to kill Nigerians. They are prepared to kill the indigenous people of Kaduna, indigenous people of Jos, indigenous people of Biafra, indigenous people of Yoruba land. They are prepared. But Nigerian government are not after them. They are not arresting them. Look at, they are in Nigerian territory. They are not in Kenya. They are not in Kenya where you are seeing them right there. In the actual sense, the DSS that says that they are experts in kidnapping, in arresting, they are experts in crossing border to arrest and kidnap people. They look at terrorists in their territory. Where is the DSS? Where is Nigerian military? They all arrange all of them. These men, they will kill for 6 months. And after 6 months, they will recruit new people. Then eventually they will call few people among these people that repentant bandit, repentant Boko Haram. And they will integrate these people into Nigerian military, give them training for 2 months and push them down towards the south. Why? Is because the activities of these people, where they need it most, is in the south. Where they want people to die more is in the south. Watch what is happening. See the level of the kidnapping, extrajudicial killing, adoption that is happening in Biafran land. And these are from the group of these men. When 1 or 2 of them retired from this mission of killing Nigeria, they will integrate them into Nigerian army and police and send them down to Owerri. And you can see these people in Nigerian territory. Why we are bringing this very update is because people need to understand very, very clear the situation of a failed Nigeria, a failed country. They need to understand it clearly. Now, there was no military jet sent to the location where these people are right now. There is no bombardment in the location where they are. There is no army machine gun that is projected to where these people are now. They are operating with their machine. Look at the kind of back, not that they are in anywhere hiding. They are in Nigerian territory, operating. No kidnap, DSS. Buhari did not adopt these people and they keep them under DSS custody. But a man who was asking for referendum, who is asking for self-determination, is on detention. Is on detention under DSS. You see why we need to be angry. You see why everything that people are doing in Biafran land can be justified. You see why when people resolve to say, we are not accepting sit at home, we are going to continue to sit at home. Do you see why it is justified? If it is in Biafran land, if it is in the south that you see this group of men with this arm, if it is the southerners that are ranged like this, there will be military jets, there will be bombardment everywhere, every bush. But they are in somebody's state. Nobody is inviting the military to begin to throw bomb close to school, close to factory, in people's farm. These are injustice. These are injustice that is melted against Biafrans. In every slight provocation, they will like to kill our people. They like seeing our people dying. But in their own side, in the territory that Fulanis occupied, terrorists were allowed, people were allowed to go and meet the terrorists, negotiate with the terrorists. People were allowed to have meeting with the terrorists with their machine gun, displaying it openly, boasting that nobody can touch them. And it's not that these people cannot be touched, but because this Fulanization is going on in Nigeria, their mission is to conquer all the indigenous people and give the land to the Fulanis. They allow them to operate freely in the territory of Nigeria, but they can travel from Nigeria to Kenya. They filed every international law, adopt Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is asking for self-determination, who is asking for referendum, who has not killed anyone, They adopted him and is in their custody today. So we have every reason to be angry with this government. And anybody that calls himself a Biafran, that is taking it easy with this Nigerian government, you know that you are evil. Why should people who have done nothing be under DSS detention? And the people who are killing Nigerians are moving freely. If you are not angry with Nigeria and you come from the southern Nigeria, I mean both Yoruba, I mean both Biafrano, no matter what state you call yourself, but you find yourself in the southern Nigeria, and it doesn't matter to you. You are not angry that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in that prison. You are not angry that Sunday Igboho, today they are chasing him right round. And you are from the southern Nigeria, then you are Mumu. They use you to make medicine. They use you to make medicine. You need to rethink again. You need to rethink again. We must understand that the northern Nigeria, who were ruled, conquered by the Fulanis, they have evil agenda against the Southerners. Their evil agenda is to conquer us and take over our ancestral land. They started from Benue. They have been down to Yoruba land. They have been to Biafran land. They now see it as their right to vend our villages, kill our mothers, kill our brothers, kill our sisters. They see it as their right to destroy our farm produce, rape our mothers, and rape our sisters. And somebody is still comfortable in that country called Nigeria. And somebody is still one-to-one Nigeria to continue. That is too bad. That simply means we need change. We need freedom. We need liberation. We want to protect our border. We want to know the name, the detail. We want to have the data of any Fulanis that come into our ancestral land. We want to know. That is the only way we can feel safe. That is the only way your community can feel safe. As we are talking it now, it might be falling in the deaf ear. You might continue to drink beer. You might continue to join these terrorists to rejoice that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, that they are holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You might have reason, because you are expecting the next election to happen so that you will find yourself in office where you can embezzle money, because that is the only thing you know that is driving you right now. Nobody is talking about politics because he wants to come and change the life of the common man in Nigeria. And this is the Nigerian system, because the government is not for the people. And everybody you see now parading himself about politics, he's only thinking of the gain. He can use what he can use that power that he will take, the money that he will use that power to embezzle. The underground business, contract that is going to, fake contract that is going to award and embezzles money. That is just what they are thinking. So any amount you put to win an election or to be appointed by the Ariwa people into a position, or to be appointed by the Satueno of Sokoto, because he appoints all the southern politicians, even the one that didn't come through them. When they discover you didn't come through them, they will convert you. And they promise you, if you're a local government chairman, they will promise you governor. And then you will become their slave. No politicians has intention for any common man in Biafran land. They have proven it over the years that they are not coming to work for the common man. They are not coming to work for indigenous people. They only come to deal. The only people they respect is the Fulani government, Buhari, the way they respect Buhari, the president, the way they respect Mr. President. Mr. President, what about your people that you come under their back to that very position, that you come to respect, that you come to represent? How much respect are you giving to them? They are nobody. And when they open their mouth to complain, you will order soldiers, you will order police to kill them. And you have been killing our people. But look at the northern Nigeria that you are trying to protect, where the president you are trying to protect. Look at them. the terrorists in their territory are moving freely. No DSS. No DSS arresting them to keep them under custody. Nigeria is a failed state. Believing in Nigeria is as in believing in hopelessness. Some of us are getting old. We are born into hope in Nigeria that tomorrow will be better. Has tomorrow ever become better in Nigeria? And some of you will think that somebody will come and do the magic and there will be turned around. And that is why you are not angry today that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being held. But that has never happened because you don't know what transpired in 1966 after the counter coup. You don't know what transpired. The Fulani systematically take over Nigeria. Systematically, they take over Nigeria. And that has been up to today. It has been the same up to today. Everything governance in Nigeria go through the Fulanis. The way when you come to the north, there are very few. But they are the emir of every governing body of northerners. They are the emir. Emir everywhere. If you fail to allow them to be the emir or the ruler of the place, then you are dead man walking. Conquest. And I've told you the story of Esau and Jacob. Jacob took the blessing, which was like the Southerners. But Esau did not have the blessings. But the father gave him one secret. He said, with the sword you shall prevail. Conquest. It is only through conquest you can prevail over the people who were blessed. And that is what these people believe on. And you are befriending them and thinking that tomorrow anything can make them to change. Some people are saying this because they didn't have the Western education. Those ones that has the Western education, have they changed in their actions? They are still terrorists. Those of them that have the Western education, what change did you see in them? They still prefer the terrorists. They still prefer the terrorists than you that is selling machine pass or motor pass. They still prefer the terrorists that are killing Nigerians than you that is selling motor pass, than you that is selling machine pass.
Mazi, let's take a look at what Google have just said. I say you people are making noise, talking on social media will amount to nothing. Can you hear from Taliban? Can you learn from Taliban keeping silent and not talk? Yet after a while they took over Afghanistan. How do you plan on the ground without them knowing? The more you talk, the more they know your plan and counter plan. Mazi Solomon, you know one thing most of our don't understand is that the mentality of our people is not the same with the mentality of the Taliban or the mentality of Afghans. The Afghan society is a society that has a different ideology, you know, where you have this religion, where in fact almost everybody believes in that Islamic religion. When you listen to some of the Afghans, you know, you had what have done them towards Taliban is just that religious concept. But in our own case, we have people with different ideologies, understanding, coupled with our culture. So it is very, very important that you communicate with people to be able to carry them along. Ordinarily, what happened in the case of Taliban in Afghanistan cannot hold over in Biafra land, because you have people with different wheelchair. You know, Mazi, I don't know if you have anything to say in that direction.
Yeah. I have a lot, and I will respond to him, but he has to minus you people are making noise. Please, I would like you to remove you people are making noise. Then I will respond to you towards every other things you said. But throwing that insult to us, that what we are doing here is noise making.
It's noise making.
Yeah, you have to take it. You are putting us out of context, because we are not making noise. We are not making noise. We are prepared. It is through this our media outfit, talking to people, engaging and talking. It is through it that last year our leader Mazin Kanu stand out and launched ESN, a security architecture, a security structure to protect and manage the situation of Fulani people raping women and killing people in the farm. Is that making noise? Men on the ground bearing arms to repel against the terrorists. Does that look to you as a noise? We have been on the ground. So many of our people has been in a very forceful agitation. We have organized forceful agitations. Our men and our women fill up all the streets, agitating for this very Biafra. Is that making of noise? All over the world, agitation is used. Protest is used. Protest is used for revolution. Protest is being used for change of circumstances in community and in society. Have you not seen this family of IPOP doing it over the years? And not that they are just doing it. Nigerian government has faced this family.
And Maz, you need to point out, there is something we
And
also
that is what I want to point out, this very one.
Yes.
Then you come in Mazipat. Because it's very, very important. We are engaging with people. There is so many people. Okay, you can go on Mazipat.
Yes. So there is something else I also want our people to understand, that you don't compare Biafra agitation to Taliban, because we, in IPOB, we are agitating for Biafra, not agitating to take over Nigerian government. Taliban is not fighting to break away from Afghanistan. So these are two different issues. Taliban fought to take over government. Biafran agitators, IPOB, Biafra is not about taking over Nigerian government. So these are two things, these are two issues that must be differentiated. Mazi Solomon, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I think that we need to explain to people, because sometimes the way they come to make comment is like we are sitting down here discussing the issue of Biafra and what is happening in Nigeria, and we have done nothing about it. Our people have died, faced life bullet. Through the communication of this media, our people has been mobilized, come to the street to protest for Biafran, for restoration of Biafran. That is an action. Some of them took bullets, but it did not stop us coming up again. So many died. We see the life, we see our people, they bleed they bleed until they give up the ghost. And we are still marching. Is that what you will call a noise? Is that what you will call a noise? You that said, that come to say, we make noise, then have you watched somebody bleed and died, and tomorrow you still march? And tomorrow you still march? We have been in action. IPOB all over the world has been marching in different countries.
Somebody said, Biafra Prince said, more are required. Most of these people coming here to comment. Ask them what their contributions are. What is your contribution as an individual? Most of them are just commenting, requesting action. On your own, what have you been? What you should be telling us here is what you have been able to, because we are doing the media job, enlightening our people, bringing issues, giving people opportunity to express them. You that is at the comment section requiring request for actions. What contribution have you made in the area of action? Tell us, Biafra Prince. Mazi, go ahead.
Now, we will also have to understand that it's through this media war that we brought Nigeria to where it is today. They must know we are not making noise. Everything that we are discussing here is important for Biafrans. You need an eyes opening to know what is happening around you, so that you can be able to know the required action that you need to take. If you don't know what is happening around you, if nobody is bringing up what is happening around you, if you don't know what we are bringing up here to show you, if you are not aware, how can you be aware of the action, the required action that you needed to repel?
By the way, Taliban didn't even only engage on they were also involved in media as well, trying to rebuild their image before the Afghan people, trying to make people understand that when they are given opportunity to do better. So it was not just carrying arms and shooting on the street. They were also involved in media war. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Somebody says why we are reading your comment is because we want you to see that we're engaging, because we need more of your comments or more of your suggestion. Just like as a suggestion somebody made now and said we needed to start dealing with the politicians. I agree with you 100%. We haven't dealt with them. That is just the truth. We are still giving them an opportunity to make U-turn. We're still believing that it is not in the culture of Igbo or Biafrans at large in dealing with themselves or killing themselves. It's not in our culture. For the matter of fact, if in our culture, if you kill another person by accident, there is some traditions that also needed to follow in order to cleanse the land over it. So we don't have it in our culture. We are not the Taliban. We don't have the mindset.
It's Nigeria that have even introduced this act of killing that have made our people to guess now become our people have turned to what we are not because of one Nigeria.
So we must understand the person who make noise, who says that we needed to deal with the politicians. I agreed with you 100%, and that is why we are bringing you this very update. For you to know, that's why we are telling you, for us to protest and carry flag for Biafran, demonstrating our civil right, the person who invited police and the army to kill us on the street is the politicians. Is the politicians. So we need to make them to understand that they are the enemy of the people, and we are coming after them. We are giving them time to ensure that these people could have change of mind, that they could understand that the people This is what their people who elected them into the office, or who they use their name to come into that office, that this is what they want without gun. Because we want to prove to the world how civil we are, that we are not lawless people, that we are law abiding. We want to prove our point to the world, because it is not us that has to be in aggressive side. We are not aggressive. We are only exercising our civil rights through civil disobedience to call the attentions of people and authorities towards our need. And we have made it clear to them that we don't want their political elections in Nigeria, their Nigerian election, that what we want is referendum. We want Biafran to decide, because the British, the colonial leaders, they came and joined us together forcefully. Up to today, people who signed the amalgamation of Nigeria are not public. If they are, I have not come across it. That it is a forceful marriage. That we want to decide by ourselves now. Should we continue in the union or not? And we are asking peacefully for this. In that, Nigeria now are introducing killing, and you have to be aware. So I agree. Why I'm saying this is that I agree with somebody who says that we are pampering the politicians. And if you are aware that we are pampering these politicians, then you know the action that is required from you. You know the action that required from you. Because that will not continue in Biafran land. By the time they will understand that to be a governor is a death trap, when you fail to do what the people want, you will not see Fanyoba to campaign again to be a governor. You will not see Soludo again to campaign to be a governor. And if any of them eventually enter that office, they will not fail to listen to what the people want. Even if Buhari sits in Abuja telling them to do otherwise, they will tell Buhari, if I do otherwise, my people will kill me. But because we don't know what to do, we still allow these people to be going freely. We still allow them to be going freely. And we are busy going hungry, being frustrated. So for this IPOP movement, for the movement of IPOP, we have so many things on the ground. Nobody can challenge us for not taking action. Nobody. If everybody in Biafran land has come in the same page with IPOP and we take the action that IPOP has been taking all these years, we would have not extended the restoration of Biafra up to this very moment. Up to this very moment. But IPOP has been very careful about our people, which Fulanis are using at this very moment.
And that is why we keep talking. That is why we keep making the noise.
That is why we keep coming. Because we don't want them to be the victim of the circumstances. But there is how much we can take. There is how much people can take. You are seeing it happening today in Biafran land. There is always how much people can take. Very, very important. We must, somebody said, until we teach them this hard lesson, they will never respect us. So are you getting the action now? So you that said we are making noise, are you ready to take the action tomorrow? Are you ready to make sure that the governor does not sleep in his hometown tomorrow? Are you going to make sure he doesn't do campaign? Are you going to make sure that they don't come to share money to deceive people? This is the action. And that is why we are here. That is why we are here. Somebody, okay, Jerry replied again that Mazi Solomon Peter, our generations and my generations must achieve Biafran nation freedom. I agreed with you. But if we fail to achieve it, the upcoming generation, we have already built. Do you know where I'm growing? We only heard that Ojukwu fight war. Ojukwu and his army, they fight war. Nigeria kill our people, and that ends. There is no other person who is fighting. After we have grown up to become little children, we begin to hear Wazulike make noise here and there, and they take a little action and they go. So even when I was in South Africa, somebody was telling me about Mazin Nandekan. I say, hey, go. Is it this thing that Wazulike? He says it's not Wazulike pattern again. I should listen to this man. That is how I becomes an IPOP member. That is how, because the time I listen to Mazin Nandekan, I say this is a different voice. And I've been following action. I've been following action.
And he took the noise of Mazin Nandekan for all of us to join.
He took what they think to be noise.
That is, if you call it noise, it's like they say we are making noise now. He took his noise for me. Yes.
He took his noise also for me to be part of this very journey. And the you that is going to teach the governor, because they are not close to us now. In short, sometimes I wish that it was Mazin Nandekan, that it was when people like us are on the ground that we had the voice of. I wish it's when I'm in Nigeria that I had the voice of Mazin Nandekan. I will just finish. I will end up as an hero.
The numbers are open. For those asking for the number is open for 388-177-966. I'll be taking a few calls, 2, 3, 4 calls. And so if you want to call in, the number is on the screen. If you want to call in and make your contribution.
I will die with one governor that is inviting police and the army to kill our people, innocent people. I will die with that person. Mazi, Biafran land. People don't have job. There is people that are just eating. How many people are just eating because Namadi took Weber? How many people are eating because Namadi took here? How many people are eating because Namadi took Weber? So Dinka targeted Molitara Mohammed. When Molitara Mohammed overthrew Gowon and take over the people of Jos and the Middle Belt, when they are not happy about it, Dinka targeted Mohammed. He makes sure he executed it. He doesn't care what happened next. So he doesn't even need a marks for somebody to make any history. Anybody that is killing our people, does that person deserve to live? Why? You teach the person the lesson of his life. And when they know that such a thing is happening, they will sit up. When they know that such thing is happening, they will sit up.
Because he takes only one lesson. Only one lesson can have
the number is not going. Can you call the number via WhatsApp? It is WhatsApp.
Yeah, I got the message that somebody tried to call in. I got the message, Francis Chuku. Don't worry, I'm going to call you back now. Give you the privilege of calling you back. I got your notification, the notification of your call, and I'm calling you back so that you can make a contribution. We're not going to take a lot of calls, but I will take one calls. Let me see. Let me see if this caller can respond. Man, let's see if this caller can respond. Okay, the caller is not responding. Let me see. I see that
you need to check the network in the phone because they said the number is not connecting.
I will.
Definitely.
Yes. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hello?
Yeah, you are live. You are live. Do you want to contribute? Okay, I think the caller went out. I don't know. Let me see if I get another caller.
Okay,
Hello. Hello, caller. I think this is a phone.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Are you from Biafra? Can you tell us your name and where you are calling from, and go make it very fast, 2 minutes, because we're rounding up now.
I'm calling from Italy. My name is Francis.
Okay, Francis, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you. I was the one that messaged you on this. First of all, I want to thank you guys for your work, for the things you are doing for IPOB and Biafra in general. I'm not happy with what is going on, and I believe that this message will get to the particular person. I know, because as you guys posted him, and I noticed how you guys, you were asking me questions and answering. So first of all, I want to say,
please, can you step away a bit from where the baby is shouting, so that, because the noise interference.
Okay. So you guys should please call Chinas and Moru to order before he destroy what our leader have labored for. Because Chinas and Moru cannot come on Facebook and Twitter and started attacking Ebonians. Please, because if he did not stop calling on Ebonians, me personally myself, I will stop him not to use Facebook. I will make sure that his Facebook account and his Twitter, I'll brought it down. So you guys should tell him he should stop. If he's attacking person, he should call the person's name, not Ebonians. We Ebonians, we are doing our own, what our leader is not now is going to tell us that Ebonians. This is what Owazurike tried to do when he said your Fondi. So now he's trying to repeat that the same comments now by telling us we the Ebonians are the one attacking DOS. So how did he know that it's Ebonians attacking DOS? Is that how a leader put a comment? Is he trying to unite us, or is he trying to separate us?
Well, I believe that Mazi Chinasa is listening to you. I hope that he's on live, and we hope to host him anytime soon in our program. We hope to bring him live so he can respond to that question. And I hope that the day he will be coming, that you will be available to put your whatever grievances.
This morning, I tweeted them on their Twitter handle, and I report. So I believe they should call him to order. So he is a DOS member, and I don't believe that such comments will be coming from him at this point of time. I don't believe so.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope I have already in the past few days contacted our brother Chinasa, who I would like to host, and I will still repeat that call so he can tell me. He has already accepted to come to our program, and I hope that he give me a date so that whatever questions you have, whatever grievances you have against him, you bring it before his face. Thank you very much for that contribution.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Mazi Solomon, like we were saying, that we needed a lot of education. What are people see as noise happens to be enlightenment, happens to be trying to mobilize. Because at the end of the day, despite all the job we have done, people are saying that they have not even been consulted yet. Despite all our noise, people are still saying, come and consult me. And so round up this.
Yeah, Mazi Jerry again said, Mazi Solomon, remember, if mad person, I agreed with you. If you want to fight with mad person, you become mad. But the fact is that our people are facing mad people, but they don't want to turn to mad. madness. We don't need thousands to take action. We don't need millions to take action. A man during the Biafran war who is not a Biafran, he went to the parliament. He went to in the front of the parliament in America and set himself on fire, on protest for the killing going on in Biafran land. And he made headline. And he is an hero of Biafrans today.
And he didn't ask for anybody's opinion. He
doesn't take permission from anywhere. You know what is needful. All of us know who is kidnapping us. You know who is kidnapping our people. You know who is adopting our people, sending aircraft to be bombarding our villages. You know him. Why is he still enjoying? Why is he still walking free? What does it take? We know the action, but we keep quiet. We always come here, you people. But you know the action that you need to take.
Mazi, if we don't come to agreement, they will say, you people we are no longer.
You are keeping quiet. You are not.
You are keeping quiet. Yes.
Our people, we are doing the right thing. We are doing the right thing. Even if I be the one that is, even if I'm no more tomorrow, somebody must be here talking. Somebody must be here talking. So many of you have forgotten very soon that is by the action that IPOP took, that he consulted the best commander of IPOP, one of the best commander of the IPOP, that it is based on the action against the terrorists in our land that Ikonso life goes into it today. Is that a joke? Is that a noise? Is that a
Hello, Mazi, we have a caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Good morning.
Yeah, good day, sir. Patrick IKEM.
Mazi. Yeah.
I hope my voice is coming out loud.
Yes, go ahead. Continue.
What I'm trying to say is that our people that is in the head of affair should go back to their drawing board. We need a lot for them to do for us, because what is going on now is not good. But I wake up on Monday morning to take my normal dose, because my normal dose is Radio Biafra. What the presenter came out is to use that day is to call Simon Epa name, to start calling somebody's name. He used that thing as a topic. After 6 or 7 people, like 8 people called him. I was surprised. Among the 8 that called him, 6 were against him. Only 2 or 1 person speak in the favor of him. It's not good. We should stop using ourselves as a topic. It's very people are throwing me about what they say. You know, they shame. See what your people, they disgrace themselves. It's not good. It's not good. And this our brother that watching us. I beg, make him put brakes on. We have prayed. We are watching. These illegal memo they are bringing out. It's not good. We have our things to face these people, our opponents, not ourselves. Not ourselves. Please.
Yeah, so
I need to respond to this very person. Just give me an opportunity.
You know that our leader came out, even for Tele Muhammadu program, our leader says sorry, but it's not what he means. Our leader come out and say sorry, and he kill everything.
Okay, caller, thank you for that contribution. We don't want to digress. We don't want to digress.
Mazi, please, I want to engage with this person. You must understand that this
digress
person is not
into. I don't want us to digress into discussing.
No, we are not digressing, but yes, we are here to face Biafrans. Remember, when I'm coming to this very program, if you will deny any Biafran an opportunity to aim his own grievances at this very time, when we know that they are emotional, that will not be fair to them. Okay, so I want to engage this person. And I don't know if he has gone offline here because
yeah, he's offline, but I think he will be following us.
Okay, now that he's offline, I don't think that what I wanted to engage him with is very few, because I want to ask him, did he think that whatever anybody is saying now or doing can stop Simon Eber? And another thing I want to ask him is this: whatever Simon Eber is facing now and the call that Simon Eber is facing, has he meant to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face? Has he meant to what people who took bullet and died for Biafra, has he meant to what they face? So the Biafran of the struggle of Biafran is not all about butter and bread. You must prove yourself. You must show that tough skin. You must be, the Bible says that those that believe in the Lord, they shall mount wings like eagle. They shall face the storms. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his program said that they even urinated upon him. They asked women to urinate and they poured upon him. They locked him up, they beat him, they kidnapped him.
I will answer him well. Even if for 2 minutes, I will answer him.
Mazi, Mazi Solomon is already addressing you, so you can listen from the program, you know. Because I love it when you have to make your point, but make your point not bringing your anger to me. Make your point in a very constructive way. I will listen to you. You know, but when you start vibrating, and start making it look, yes, because I've been trying to communicate with you and you just keep on shouting and shouting.
You know how network is. You know how network work. You don't know where I am. So if I didn't speak like this, maybe you will not hear me.
Okay, now I think we have gotten your. Okay, I think we have gotten your point. Okay, I think we have. Okay, I think we have.
Saying now, I'm the one who you know I'm vibrating. I'm forcing the network to talk.
Okay, now I think we have gotten your point. I think we have gotten your point, and Mazi Solomon is responding to you. So you hook back to the program, okay? So you'll be able to get a response from Solomon. Thank you very much for your contribution.
It's too important.
Yeah, so Mazi Solomon.
Somebody, Mazi, this is very, this thing that is happening, you must know the situation people are in now, and we are here to help everybody. To be very sincere.
Yeah, Mazi, let's take this call, please. Hello, caller, welcome to the program. I think this is going to be our last caller for today because, yeah, go ahead.
That's good. Okay, my name is Jude. I'm calling from London.
You're welcome to the program.
Good morning, dear friends. Please, I want to contribute on what has been happening. But before then, are you hearing me?
Go ahead.
Hello? Yes, I can't remember your name. Not Solomon, the other brother.
My name is Patrick. Go ahead.
Please, that's what I want to contribute, and this platform is very good to do that job. Concerning, because the way people are missing in the East, we don't know how many people that is missing. We don't know how many that is dead. So I want you to suggest that if you can use your platform to create a forum where some people can, anybody that have missing person at all, in anybody, in Enugu, in Abia, in Anambra, anybody that somebody is missing from their family, they should forward the name of the person on social place, on social number, then, if possible, the picture, so that we can be putting it out there. This person is missing because all these families are on their own. I know that IPOP have a lot to deal with now, but if we can, at least, if we can have money to assist them, let's know how many of us that is missing, because a lot of people had even Harrison didn't get to this in Gloria. You wouldn't know
that that girl is missing. It's all circulating within the family or the people that know them. So if we Biafrans can bring out a platform that can be putting out, if anyone is missing at all, whether is it a Biafran or not, let them put the picture out there, let them put the whatever out there. Then, one more thing I want to say is that concerning our DOS, I was watching Solomon yesterday. He was telling my chica to come and address this and that or that. Actually, what he's saying is good. The other day I watched him, he's always in the defense of DOS. You know, this DOS we're talking about, they have government because we are here. They have government because people back home are there. Command and control is because there are still people there that is listening to them. They shouldn't take it for granted. When you are doing something, consider the people. We are not doing what are we calling it? We are not doing a monopoly government. Try and reach out to people, know what they want. It's not all about coming out once in 3 months or once in 2 weeks, once in 3 weeks to come when they beg you to come and talk. You come and read a bulletin. After reading it to people, then you go back home. Now we are talking about no election in Anambra State. Who is engaging people? Who is telling people? Nobody. Because I know this is just 2 months away. Somebody has to be on the platform on every social media, sanitizing people, engaging people, telling them why they shouldn't go out. It's not it's only Simon that is doing it at the moment, and a few other people. Maybe 2 or 3 days to the election, they will tell us, "Oh, go out and vote." Without reason, it has been cancelled. So we need to know what we are dealing with. DOS has to be coming out, not faceless. They should coming out the way you people are coming. Talk to people with a picture. Let people see you. Many people, you can't go to Nigeria anymore now because maybe your details is there already. So people are hiding at the back, claiming to be in the office. But you can't see them. You can't know who is ruling you. You can't know who is piloting your affair because they want to remain private. Some people like you and all the other Darlington and Simon that put their pictures on the stage everywhere, people are attacking them. So, issue of oath or no oath concerning Simon, this is not what we need. And if you watch, I'm following my Yoruba guy that is running a platform like you guys. This guy was disappointed. The way he spoke to us 2 days ago, I feel that I was very embarrassed. Is it what we need now? No. So people are using their personal issues and coming to the iPhone to deal with it. So what I'm thinking is that this is time to put everything aside until our mind is out. Honestly, Biafra is important to us, madam. Mass. When all this thing is going on, what happened? There is trust. There's no trust in that trusting the government of IPOB. When this person talk, okay, this member they put out there is is social media or Facebook or meeting. Why would you not be public? Because if I were that guy, the people that sent have to resign. They must go out of IPOB because social media is not our town hall where we deliberate our meeting, where we discuss our things. We only put things. We're supposed to be putting things, little things we know, we want public to know in their public domain. Not all the time we are there.
Can I help this my sister?
Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Are you there? Mazi Solomon want to communicate.
That's my brother.
Yeah, Mazi Solomon want to communicate with you.
Are you hearing my voice?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to help you because you have complained a lot of things and you have poured out your heart the way you felt things. and the way you felt what is happening. But I want to ask you one question. When our leader Onyendu is here broadcasting, working for restoration of Biafra, have you seen people come to attack him, call him name, and they insult him? Have you seen it happen?
Solomon, I've seen it happen, but let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing.
I have other questions. Then you will conclude.
This is not.
I have other questions to ask you that will help you to calm down and will help you to know exactly what is happening this very time we are in. Okay? They have attacked
I'm not angry.
No,
sorry,
I want
I'm
to.
not angry. It's just
I'm
that
not
I'm
saying you
talking
are
fast
angry.
so that I will meet up with my time.
Yes. I'm not saying you are angry.
You have even exceeded your time. By the way, Mazi Solomon, go ahead.
Okay, I'm not saying you are angry, but the truth of the matter is that attack and the counter attack has always been visible in this journey for the struggle for Biafra. Member of DO, people have been in the position of member of DOS in time past. They came together and they fought our leader. They speak against our leader. And up to time, people are still speaking against him. Somebody
even within the DOS.
Even within the DOS.
Yes,
Somebody
my brother,
excuse
can
me.
I ask you, can I put in one more thing?
Yeah.
Can I make one statement?
Yes. Go on.
So, you know what happened? I was watching a program because what we do is from all the time we keep on going from one platform looking for what to hear. I was listening to a particular program. Hello.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was listening to a particular program. At that time, Kanunta suspends it at home and knows it at home. I was listening to a program. I think it's either in a Radio Biafra. Somebody was saying this person is he knew that Mazi was missing. He didn't let DOS know 10 days and all those stuff. Blah, 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 blah. That people shouldn't, from today, nobody should tweet his tweet. Nobody should comment on his post. And that's that. So, Darlington, the same thing. Simon, and the same thing. When you silence all these people, where are you? Who will speak for us?
Listen, Mazi, let me say something.
You want to say something different.
Let me say something. Can you allow me? I have been personally under a situation where even IPOB Italy was ordered to start boycotting my program, simply because there are some one or two misunderstandings along the way. There was an official instruction that the entire IPOB Italy should boycott Mazi IKEM program because he didn't collaborate in this way, or he would have done something different. You know, but that shouldn't be an issue. I didn't see it as an issue because I'm not here for IPOB Italy. I'm here for Biafrans. And if you love my program, you always tune in. If you understand what I'm doing, you always tune in. So we shouldn't take some of these things to heart. Everybody has the right to their opinion. And one thing we must understand is that if you are working for Biafrans, Biafrans know you are working for them. We have to thank you for your contribution. Mazi Solomon, thank you, my sister, for your contribution. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yes,
So, Mazi Patrick, I don't know if you can allow me to land a bit. To land a bit, because we have lesson to learn in everything. I can use this one sister that called to engage millions of Biafrans, because what she's saying might be representing millions. It's not about her. It's about the people who are also reasoning the same way. Anybody who came out for this very Biafran struggle that cannot take attack, even people who are the ESM, who are in the bush, the army is attacking them.
Hello, Mazi, we have
you keep on cutting me off.
Sorry,
I want to engage
don't worry.
Biafran.
I'm giving
It's
you.
not all about these things. I'm worried about the emotions of the Biafran. I'm worried about what is happening. And you give me the opportunity. I learn. I make my point, and then I move on.
Maz, I want you to. You'll be coming back to your point. You have all the time. Let's give this brother the last chance, because he's been trying to reach us, and I haven't picked his call. He will be coming back. We'll be discussing these issues here. Don't worry. Just relax your mind. Let's see if we can take the emotion of this our brother and also inculcate it into this discussion. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good morning, Mazi.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes. Go ahead. You have just 1 minute. Make it, summarize it, and
I just want to speak to Mazi Solomon, because I was listening to one of his audio yesterday, that the message he was sending directly to the DOS, most especially the head of directorate. I just since you start to summarize,
yes,
we ourselves, we should just sit down and ask ourselves a question, because the message he sent to Mazi, that is the head of directorate, is a very good message that somebody can send to his brother. Maybe he might not have access to him directly, so whenever he listens to that message, he will know. The truth of the matter is that if we love our leader, and then we know the kind of country that the zoo is, we should ask ourselves, what is the condition of our leader? Now, there is no bite. When we talk about bite, when you look at somebody who will, during the time of Uche Mefo was broadcasting 24 hours when director was in the hand of the enemy. We have somebody like Umumio. Then all these people, they might have their wrong, but I'm only trying to compare to what they did during their time. When Umumio come out and speak, you know that somebody is speaking. But during this period now, things are more tense than then. But nobody is speaking. And somebody like the head of directorate, we know him, he's the one in charge as the head of DOX. He needs to step up, because a lot of people are emotionally down. A lot of people are confused. They don't know where to hear a word that will calm them down. This is the problem we are having. And then, if my time is here a little, if you believe in God, whether you believe you go to church or not, if you just listen to me to say this, because this is the angle, because I'm an evangelist. I am not evangelist for anybody. I am for evangelist for the God who called me, and he speaks to me. 4 months ago, I had a revelation where I woke up in the morning. Director was sitting on a chair. He left that chair and then went to a place that he was tired on the floor. When I woke up, I was telling my wife, what happened? Why did director left his chair? It looks as if they are still going to arrest director. We started praying. The next day of that revelation, I saw when Simon Ekpa was now the leader, the one now leading the Biafra. I said, where did director go to? So this thing became a burden to me. For 3 days, we were praying. And then later on, the last one I had, I will conclude with this one. I saw somebody who was close to director, interviewing director, and then this person, director was so close to this person trust, but this person now betrayed director, was hitting him, then why director ran away. I told my wife that somebody close to director want to send him out, and I said this to 3 people, and I will mention their name. There's this brother they call Mazi Okonkwo. I sent a message to Mazi Okonkwo. I sent a message to there is this man they call he have gone to prison with director during his time. I think he was his driver those days. And then there's this brother they call Darlington. These are the 3 people. It was only Mazi Okonkwo that responded back to me. And then this thing happened. So what am I saying in essence? If director from where he is give an order that Simon Ekpa should broadcast on Radio Biafra, does not make him be the leader. He's only looking for a way, because he knows that this guy has something that he wants to offer to the government with the people that we are fighting. So the message Solomon sent to Chico because I don't know how to pronounce the name very well, but you know who I'm referring to. That message is very important. It's a message that comes with wisdom. He needs to step up his game as somebody that people are looking onto, because a lot of people are kind of emotionally down. So I commend everything you people are doing, but we need people who is going to show us, because this one is saying this one is saying, he that is the head, he needs to step up.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if I have taken much of
Thank
your
you
time.
very much. You've taken enough and abundant time, and you made very good point. Thank you very much. The time wasn't useless. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mazi Solomon, this is the last caller for the day. I told you,
okay.
I told you that it's not a mistake taking this call. So let's give the final analysis.
Yes, and it's very, very important. Very, very important that we must face Biafran. It's only a coward that runs away when he faces challenges. That is why they put the word coward. You're only a coward. Whenever challenges come your way, then you took rest. But you are a hero. When challenge comes to you, you will stand.
Prove yourself.
Prove yourself and show your quality. A goal can never be a goal until he goes through a heat. Until you go through a heat, everybody that
everybody has some sort of distraction. Let him attend to that, and he will be back. Like Mazi was saying, that being in leadership position is not on a platter of gold. To be a leader, there are challenges. So when you come out to serve Biafrans, expect that people are going to question you. When you doubt yourself and volunteer to serve Biafran, people are going to check your profile. People are going to provoke you. People are going to do things that will prove. We've seen also a situation where we had the former deputy, be in a very, very tight situation, and he had the opportunity to prove himself to Biafrans. Rather using that opportunity to prove himself to, he turned against her, threatening the entire structure. Had he handled that challenge in a better way, by now he would have had Biafran on his side. Mazi, go ahead.
So now, in this struggle, Nigerian government is attacking us. Fulani terrorists is attacking us. The Nigerian army is attacking us. We are facing attack from every corner. So anybody that come out for this very struggle, that doesn't want attack, that doesn't want profiling, in short, very soon you will begin to hear that Simon Eber sleep with somebody's wife. They will cook it. They cook it against our leader. All the story you hear on the attack on the media about our leader, he's carrying woman, he's eating money. They're cooking all manner of things, and they are going to cook it. If Simon Eber is not ready on that very one, he should get ready now. In short, he should toughen his skin now, because temptation will come, trouble will come from every quarter. And that will only be the situation that will prove who you are. Your attitude towards those circumstances, those situations, those challenges, those attacks will prove who you are. I am not saying that people should go, and I'm not encouraging it, but it's going to come natural. Because even our leader that is standing behind him today, saying that he is the disciple of our leader, Jesus Christ even say, did they love me? The disciple answer him, no. Say, if they hate me, they will hate you. At the end of the day, it is your attitude that to those circumstances and those situations that will continue to prove to people that you are reliable and you are trustworthy. And they can put their confidence in you. So nobody is going to do this job free of attack. People are going to attack you. At a certain point now.
Even your fellow freedom fighters will come after you.
Let me tell them stories. I tell them stories. There was a time Mazi Part that is sitting here was almost discouraged for coming here. But we stood together. I'm a brother behind him, and he is a brother behind me. I call him on phone, say, Mazi, no matter what is happening, we are coming. And we come. He will stand those bullets. ESN, they are in the forest, they are receiving attack. So imagine if you are that one that receiving bullet, direct bullet that could take away your life. This is just ordinary memo. You will resolve it. You will resolve it. And it will bring the best out of you. It's not something to demoralize, or it's not something to stop anything. That's why I made my first video asking him that to understand normal matter, that he has person that I'm ready to take part from whatever things that it will require for him to clear that aspect that they are using to write memo with. So my dear, I want our people to know the challenges that is facing us. You cannot come out for this very struggle and you say you will not be attacked. You think IPOP family, they love me? You think they love me? I'm their baby, they are breastfeeding me. So many of them, they hate seeing my face. Right now, they are even thinking of what to do. Some of them might be conspiring. What to do? The attack will come. But you must make up your mind that what it will take. That is why, you see, Mazi, before I continue, can you play the voice of Mazi here so that people will understand why Mazi was crying and said there is no more men? Because these are people who will see challenge. What you are seeing in DOS today, they are facing challenge. And you should encourage them. You should encourage them to mount to responsibility. You should encourage them to come out more stronger. You should not also in your own way demoralizing them, because there is challenge. When they adopted our leader left a vacuum. It was a shock. It was unexpected from anyone. So it will take them time to fix the gap. There are so many things that are on the table of our leader that has to return to the table of Mazi Chike Doziem. And the level of his influence and the level of the influence of our leader is not the same. It may take our leader one day to fix, but to him, it's not the same. So we need to give him time. We need to support him. Somebody say, I'm defending DOS. DOS is not person. DOS is a body. DOS is a structure. And that structure need defense. I need to defend that structure.
Yeah.
Because that is how we are being governed. When I wanted to call somebody name, I was calling Mazi Doziem name in my program, lending my own voice. That is when I'm calling his name. But that structure of DOS, that is what we have. Command and control, that's what we have. It's not about who is filling the gap. It's about the structure. And it's about what that structure was meant to achieve in our struggle. That's what I'm defending. And you should understand it. Our people, if you come to this very struggle and you want to play fine boy, and you want to play a nice guy, you don't want to attack. Why did you come out? They will attack you. They will shake you. Mazi said, they will kill us. We will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come. It doesn't matter who is attacking by this time if you are determined. As long as Simon said to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he's looking for 100 people, that he's 1 to 50. That means he can handle the situation you are crying for him for now. He can handle it. Give him time. He will handle it. And even more that is going to come. Cut this part that I'm saying and send to him. He will handle it, and he must handle it. Because he said he has training as an army. So if he's in the war front defending Nigeria, Biafra. So if he hear the sound of gun, he will run away because people are attacking him. No. You must prove yourself at that very point. Jesus met women who were crying for him when he was fulfilling his mission on earth. They thought he was suffering. He looked at them and said, "Women, don't cry for me. You guys should cry for yourself," because he knows that the position he took, he knows what it will take, and he's giving it what it takes. So Simon Eber should not be afraid of attack. More attack is going to come on him. It has been so with our leader. It has been so.
And it will be so. It will be so everybody step out for leadership. So
anybody, who stepped out to tell the people truth, to do something, even if people don't want to attack you. Demon who doesn't want Biafra to come, we go and they provoke your wife. The attack might even come from your girlfriend. The attack might even come from your wife. The attack might even come from your children. The demon who does not want Biafra to come, we go and provoke it. You think it's a joke? You need to stand up. Mazi, please, this is the time. Play the voice of our leader and let them hear the voice of lamentation. Let people hear the voice of lamentation. This journey is not for people who are weak. It's not for people who will be complaining and crying when they are being attacked. That is why God took the children of Israel through the longer way to get to the promised land, because he wants to train them in war. Not when they see attack, they will run away. He wants to train them in the way that when they see attack, they will stand against that attack. That is why you need to mount an eagle. You need to mount a wing like eagle. You will run, you will walk, you will not be tired. That is what the Bible says. Those that put their trust in the Lord, they shall mount wings like eagle. When the eagle sees storm, when he sees obstacle, he mounts the wings on top of the obstacles and they swim. We shouldn't be, Mazen can told us that we should be fearless before our enemies.
Yeah, but one thing again I need to understand is that getting Biafra is not even the issue. Getting Biafra, you might get the Biafra, they can decide to give you Biafra, but at the end of the day, will you be able to stand and Biafra? And you need the experience we are building now to be able to stand to defend the Biafra when it finally comes. Because I used to tell people, had we gotten Biafra between 1970 to 70, maybe we would have misused it, maybe we would have mismanaged it. But having gone this far, the experience, the value will add to our freedom will be greater. And it is important that our people should understand that nothing comes easy, nothing comes on a platter of gold. So the difficulty we are facing today is a difficulty that will deepen and refine us, so that tomorrow you say, I made this sacrifice for this nation to come, and I will never let it, fall by the side. The sacrifice making for Biafra restoration will help us build a better Biafra. It's an understanding we all need to have. Let's take our leader as we round up this program.
Mazepat, yeah, can you pause it? Can you pause it?
Yes.
Then Ashokris need to be addressed. My own is that you people should give Simon a chance to speak to us. Who is blocking? That is why our people need to be engaged. There is nobody here blocking Simon Eber or stopping Simon Eber. Without the appointment of anybody, without anybody going to Simon Eber to drag him to say, come and start talking about Biafra, he made up his mind in his house while he was in his house. He don't know you, you don't know him, he don't know you, you don't know him. He sat on the seat in his house, maybe drinking his wine or anything, and he made up his mind. Why do you think that he needs the permission of anybody now for him to prove himself? Or for him to speak? While he don't know you, he make up his mind and he came out for it. You must know and speak courage.
Mazi, I think we have to digress more into this discussion.
Thank you so much. I will stop it here. It's just it has been too much on our people these days. Anytime you try to address the issue, they will come on the side of trying to divert attentions. It's like every talk we have to talk now has to be Mazi Simon Eba. And Mazi Simon Eba is busy doing his job and doing a wonderful job. But people are trying to drag him into everything. Nobody, since the memo was issued, he has not stopped broadcasting. He has not stopped speaking to people. He has not stopped doing what he knows how to do. And then why are you worried? You need to keep focus. Mazi, please play the voice of our leader that people will understand where we are.
So we can round up the program with the voice of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. Thank you.
Because what I'm saying on our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chikwadiama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work. I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chikwadiama said this very gospel must be preached.
When our leader said, I will not speak to any of you anymore, who was he referring to?
Me and you and DOS. And Mazi Chike Doziem. And Simon Epa. All of us, we are in that basket. Thank you, Mazi.
And we must pray it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I'm in secret, I will make out here in the open. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. I was an Nama. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, they idly by as people are being killed. Not a multitude of people, only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Till then, this is very now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now tonight is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to earn outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace assault is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so Mazi Solomon, we saw the mindset of this man who had put his life, even when he knew that his life was at risk in Kenya, he didn't run away. He stood and said, if they are going to pick me up in Kenya, I'm ready to stand and defeat it.
Mazi, I like what Anayo is saying here. Anayo, that is a very good statement that we are talking about restoring Biafra and about defending ourselves against the terrorists and against the terrorist government of Nigeria and against the adoption and this and what people can resort to is campaigning for deputy for Mazin Nandekano. While Mazin Nandekano, who is even the leader, is telling you that he's tired of talking, that he want to carry Coco to
He's
tired. He's tired. What he wanted now. He want to leave whatever leadership command he thought he is. He want to leave it and carry Coco to go and defend Biafran land. This is his mindset. So please, we should be thinking and reasoning as adults. Let's stop talking like boys. Anybody who comes for the struggle of his people must face bullets, must face insult, must face even people at the end of the day, your best friend can tomorrow turn to be your worst friend. That is just what we have seen it in this, your worst enemy. We have seen it happen in this very struggle oftentimes. But men keep moving, men keep marching. So many things have been done to discourage this IPOP family, to discourage Mazin Nandekano from marching. But he
even myself, even to discourage me, myself.
Even you, Patrick, everybody that stepped out, there will be a things that will be challenged. Do you understand? David will kill Goliath. He thought that Saul will say thank you to him when he go to Saul. With all his skill, even to help the mental problem of Saul, all that Saul could think about is killing David. And David has to wander from here to here where he's running away from his life. But because he was destined to be a king of Israel, not only to that, later destiny bring him back to that very position. So please, we should not run away from obstacles or barrier. Once we are set to go for this, we will be ready. We will make up our mind to face whatever challenge that will come on our way. We are able to go up and take the nation, to possess the land from Jordan to the sea. Though the giant may be
on our way to hinder, Lord will surely give us victory. Victory. Only move on
to the righteous side. Move on to
the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side
with God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Move on to the righteous side.
Move on to the righteous
side. Move on to the righteous
side with God. Don't give up. David was become a king even while he was on the throne. They conspired against David with his own son. Oh, you are talking about UOS. You are talking about people who doesn't even relate to you, conspiring against you. But his own son, the person that he married in mama, give birth to, conspired against him and chased him out of the throne.
Train her for school, feed and do everything.
Do school run and everything. His own son chased him out of the throne and commanded the children of Israel who were loyal to David to be stoning him. To be stoning David, who killed Goliath.
To be stoning his father.
To be stoning his father. But what did David say? When people wanted to defend him, the attitude of David shows the grace that was upon him. He said, don't mind them, don't touch them, leave them. Maybe the same God who made me who I am today have allowed them, have asked them to do so. So there is no revenge. He took that insult. He did not succumb to the will of the enemies. And why are you crying? The more insult is going to come because you want to liberate your people, because you want to do a good job. You think everybody, the loyalty you're enjoying today, everybody clapping to you, you think they will clap for you forever. A time will come, even the demon who will not want you to succeed, we conspired against you with those people who are clapping for you today. But you must get ready to move on the righteous side with God. Stand with destiny. Even if they chase you out, destiny will bring you back. Because you can only delay a destiny, but you can never destroy it. You can never deny it totally. So our people should recover from this emotional trauma that they are going through now. Anybody is fighting any.
I think that people who are complaining, I think that people who are complaining, who are not even prepared in the struggle, whose mind are not built up to face what is coming to them, or they don't even understand what the struggle is all about. Because if you understand what the struggle is all about, you sit back on your couch and be smiling and laughing because you have built enough shock absorber without whatever is challenge, what hole you might run into along the way.
Yeah, if you come to the struggle of Biafran restoration and you will think that all that will happen is when people clapping for you, then you are mistaken, because sometimes they might not clap for you. They may clamp down on you. This is the word of wisdom. So we must be wise. We must remain focused. Nobody is against each other here. The only thing that is against you is not being prepared, not have prepared your mind to give it what it takes. That is the only thing that is against you. We cannot take away what is happening now. No organization you go to the world, people are not calling their leader name, calling their leader failure. Everyone you go. But when the leader also take the responsibility and do one thing, remember what happened when the NSAS failed. So many coordinators, they rise up against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody's murmuring in his room.
One people even resign from IPOB, from the same directorate of state. So resign, say they can no longer be part of it because he went and carried NSAS on their head.
Yes. And the moment ESN was launched, everybody come again to clap for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's the hero of Biafra. That is how leadership happens. So we must continue. Thank you so much, Mazipat, for making me part of this program. My name is Solomon Peter.
You have been inside.
I will come back again when you decide to bring me back. God bless you.
Solomon, I want to tell you that you have been insightful, you have been inspirational to our people, and our people want you to be coming here ready all the time because you have been a great inspiration to them. And I also want to thank all of you that share this program. Those that type their friends, I want to say thank you for doing that. For those who called and for those who I couldn't pick their call, I'm sorry. Some other time you'll have opportunity to talk to us. For those of you who contributed, we want to say thank you for your calls and whatever means available. As much as possible to, we have taken some time off for a while, you know, but this time I will be coming back as regular as possible because Biafrans told us that they need us to be alive and we'll do our best to continue to return back to show you that anything that happened in this struggle is divine. Anything, whatever that happened, whether you see it from the negative angle, whether you see it from the positive angle, it is all premeditated. What we're seeing here today is like a movie that is replaying itself. because everything that is happening today have already taken place in the spiritual realm. We are just fulfilling it, you know. So it is important that we should not for any reason feel disappointed when we face circumstances. Let certain negative circumstances give us a sense of inspiration. We must learn. At the end of the day, bad things can happen to you, but what is important is what have you learned from it, from that bad experience. That should be the focus point. From the arrest of our leader now, what have we learned? Because what we have learned will also help us to build a better. We've had the situation where our leader was arrested in the past, in the same circumstance in Nigeria, and the experience of that time is also helping the leadership today to navigate. And like I told you, I promise I'll be bringing Mazi Chida Samoro on this program. He has accepted to be part. So prepare your questions. Maybe a day or two before he's coming, I will make it open so that you can prepare and come on. You know, because we can't judge him behind his back. I would love it if any grievances you get, you pour it before him, and he will be able to give answers to your question. But I'm not in a position to respond to some of the things you said he has done and the one he hasn't done. I don't respond to that. What I'm assuring you is that he will be coming to this program, and I hope that Biafrans will be ready to talk to him, and he will also be there to respond to your questions. I want to say thank you very much for the time you've given us. Till we meet again, my name remains IKEM Patrick DYKE, and I want to thank you very much, and God bless you, and have a nice day. We'll be seeing you later in the evening, possibly by the special grace of God. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
And then I never. We not gonna sit down the look. Make them pull our girls. Everybody, we rise up. We no fighting, we just up. No be so. No be so. We gonna share. Every day, people just go. So family was wiped out by Fulanis. So Jackie boy used to call them terrorists. We touch them, the canoe, you go cause war. We touch it on the bow, you go cause war. Makana Brugo no Nandika Wawunelua, and I will find for another. It's not the time we go change for them. Change for them, tell them we know this of me. When you go pull your poop, Apagoya, they might not say, Igbo people have been marginalized. IPOB have been brutalized. We not go sit down there.
Purchase your tracks today.
Make them come kill all of us. We not go sit down there look. We not take our life. We not go sit down there look. Make them stop the house like us. We not go sit down there look. Make them come pull our girls.
Purchase your tracks today.
Instead of up, they take us down. Instead of right, they take us left. Buru the change. They promise to change, but we no see the change. Why you not let TV Africa? Are you not tired of killing them? There's not the time we go tender for them. Tender for them.
sit down.